Arsenal Fan TV here, still with Claude and Ty, still arguing, still bantering. When the camera's not running, I'll tell you what, these guys are going at it, loving it. And you know what? First of all, before we get into my next topic, I've got to ask, right? I've got to ask you this. Where's all the merchandise today? Everybody's been calling you Mr. Merchandise Man. In that video, you had on an Arsenal hat, Arsenal headphones,
water bottle,
gloves.
He got hit by a lorry.
He got hit by what?
He got hit by one of the lorries, didn't he?
Well, that's what people have been saying. That's what
Where's all the merch?
Well, the funny thing is, Rob, is that it's not match day, innit? So on match day, special occasions is when I wear it. But I would like to say though, even whether humbling and flattering it is, that Mr. Merchandise is not me. It's not me on Twitter.
That bottle was over the top.
Why was it over the top?
Why
was it over the top? Why was it over the top? It's not over the top. This is what I do. This is when I went on a match day, I got in everything Arsenal from head to toe. So why is it over the top?
I mean, there's been suggestions that even your underwear will be Arsenal.
Well, that's absolutely right. Bermuda shorts and boxer shorts. That's right. And socks as well. That's right.
His dressing gown is, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got
Oh dear, listen, I love it. Listen,
Thank you, Rob.
I want to ask you guys a serious
Even his
question.
toilet paper's got Wenger on it, hasn't it?
Well,
Serious question now, guys, right?
I can't find any Arsenal.
Serious question.
Yeah.
Big game coming
Massive,
up against Manchester United. We haven't beaten one of these sort of top teams now for a while.
Apart from
We
Liverpool
haven't.
last season.
Well, okay, Liverpool last season, but we haven't beaten Man United for ages. We haven't beaten City for ages, Chelsea for
Can I hold you
ages.
there?
Is
It's not a top side. They're a mid-table side now, Man United.
That's
mid-table or not, but they are still one of the top-ranked sides. Joking aside, they've got the Di Marias, Falcao's, Rooney's, Van Persie's. It's gonna be a very, very tough game.
absolutely,
They're gonna come. They're gonna up their game.
absolutely.
How are you guys feeling about the game? You confident we win that game, Claude?
Oh, man, you can't be confident like we're playing at the moment, can you? I mean, it could be 5-5, couldn't it? It could be 5-5. That's how it was. I mean, both defences are so open at the moment. It could be 5. It could even be, because they're so worried about conceding goals, it could be a right 0-0. It could be a really cagey 0-0 draw. So it could be that either one of the two. You know, it's really.
But are you confident we can we can win the game?
We'd have to be really. If he picks the right players and if they actually do their jobs properly, then actually close the ball down when they have, we can win the game. But I mean, the way his tactics lately, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't.
Would you, for that game, would you have Chambers in as a centre half? Because
course, yeah.
you got a guy like Di Maria, the way in which he gets balls into the box.
exactly.
I mean,
We've got
Monreal will be under great pressure in a game like that.
Not only that, with Di Maria, it's the responsibility of whoever's covering the fullback as well to come back and help. That's going to be so important. You know, it's not just the fullback. It's he's got to have the right backup. You know, in front of him.
Now, what about you, Ty? That's a big game this week.
It's a massive game, and Claude has got a point. They are a mid-table team at the moment, but you still want to beat them. Me, I'm very, very confident. Like I said at Stamford Bridge, and I can't wait to.
You were confident at Stamford Bridge.
I was absolutely confident, and
that we didn't win.
No, we didn't win. But I'm sorry, Rob. I still have to look at the reason why KO didn't get sent off, because that mystifies me. But of course, it's a massive game. But the thing is, Manchester United have got a lot of quality. They've got Robin, our ex-captain, who's played for them, unfortunately. But the thing is, one thing we know about Manchester United, and if we can do, is that defensively, they're not at their best. They've lost a lot of quality, and you've got young Luke Shaw. Yeah, no. But I think our defense is better, maybe at the moment, because we're a point ahead. You got young Luke Shaw, who is in his first season. It's gonna take time. You know what I mean? So, what's his name? Apparently, De Gea's injured. So apparently, there's rumours that Lindegaard would play. The funny thing is, I can't wait to play them, and I think hopefully. No. Rob, let me finish.
I remember the last time you said that. Oh, please don't say that.
I'll say it again, and you can quote me. I can't wait to play Manchester United. I hope it's the Danny Welbeck show, because he's going to show Manchester United what they're missing, because Van Gaal, I think, was very, very disrespectful. It's understandable. I mean, when we sold Robin to them, which we shouldn't have, they were laughing and joking. Now it's the other way around. They want to start being silly. And then fair enough, you don't like that it's gone. But at least be respectful, because our manager, Arsene, even when Ashley, stupid dummy Ashley, and you can quote me on that, left to go to Chelsea, I didn't hear him disrespecting them. So I think that's wrong. Dissing Danny like that. Hopefully, Danny can play and hopefully score a hat-trick. But, it's what I think it's all about us. It's all about us. We should have beaten them and we haven't. But we can. We're not worried about them. We still want to win the league. We still want the league. Nobody thinks we can.
Can we win the league?
No. Oh, I don't believe what I'm hearing here now.
Of course we can.
Yeah.
Can we win the league?
I'll tell you what, if we win the league, I'll run up and down Blackstock Road naked, mate. I'll tell you what. We have got absolutely no chance of winning the league, mate. Absolutely.
What do you think we can do this season?
I think we'll be struggling to get fourth, and maybe the FA Cup, and hopefully if we don't get Chelsea or Man City, we might have a run in that. But I mean, I can't see it. I mean, I can't. I'm worried. The only thing that worries me about Welbeck, I mean, the emotional playing against his old club.
So let me ask you a question then. He's back in training at the moment. Would you start Giroud then?
No.
This is another player that you've attacked a lot over the years.
Absolutely.
But would you start him or you start with
lock
Welbeck?
up your hotel rooms. Giroud's back, yeah. Yeah.
It's not that kind of show, What kind of show is this? It's not that kind of show, I'm sure it's 8 o'clock. It's not midnight.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Listen.
What kind of show is that?
I don't think Giroud is even fully fit yet. Anyway, he's not ready yet, Giroud. I'm hoping Welbeck will not get, the nerves won't get to him, but the emotion of the occasion won't get to him, and he'll perform like he did yesterday. And 2 good goals yesterday, done really well for England. And I want to see him score goals for Arsenal now as well. And when we first got him, I must admit I was a bit but what I love about the guy. He runs the channels. He really does give everything, doesn't he? I mean, and I just want. It's one person I really want. One player I really want to succeed is him, because I think for his work rate.
I want to say something now that will get both of you positive, right? You're both at polar opposites on practically everything, but surely on this next thing, both of you can be positive on this, and that's Alexis Sanchez.
Well,
what a player! What have you made of Alexis Sanchez so far?
You must be reading my mind, because the funny thing, you're talking about Di Maria. I think it's all about Alexis, because the man has been absolutely incredible. And I mean, you look at him in the World Cup against Brazil, 1 chance, 1 goal. He didn't even have to look at where the goal is. It's been amazing, and we're very, very lucky and fortunate to have him. And I think if he gets on the ball, and a lot of punters say we need to keep him fit, I think he's the man. Do
you know what? I still think he's even better, even more to come from him. He's an amazing talent, and a lot of these players, they should look at him and look at his work rate when he hasn't got the ball, and do what he's doing, because he's incredible. Not only is he gifted, he works hard and works defence. What I'm worried about, by Christmas, all the covering he's doing for all these other players, that he'd be that completely gone. You know what I mean? Because he is.
I said be positive, didn't I?
Yes.
No, but see,
you can find negatives out of winning the lottery. Oh, it's not enough.
Do you mind?
Oh gosh.
No, but he's an amazing talent. I mean,
is it not true?
I mean, I'd put him already in the top 3 players that have played for the football club, and he's only in.
That's a massive compliment.
And he's not. He's only been here a couple of months. But as I said, I'm a bit worried. Come the summer, he won't want to be standing around. And
here we go.
And
here we go.
It's going to be.
Here we go again.
Yeah, but, I mean,
here we go again. Listen, I'm sorry.
Not showing any ambition.
This is paper talk again. If I can remember quite rightly, papers were saying, Alexis is unhappy. If you're unhappy, can you be playing like that? You've come from South America to extreme winter, and you're smashing in goals like it's nothing. The hardest Premiership league, one of the hardest leagues in Europe, if not the world. And no. Alexis is cool. He's a winner, and he wants winners.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying what he's going to be thinking at the end of the season when he sees all these players not. Are they good enough to play with him?
Well,
I don't think they're good enough.
They are good enough. But Claude, you have to remember.
It's about time they start showing it.
But how many games have we played? And I want to pick you up on the Theo one. You're saying about Theo. Theo is not fit. Do you know how many months he's been out? Do you?
Yeah, but when you've got to play him sometime, you've got to play him sometime. When are you going to play him?
But do you know how many months he's out? I'm not trying to trick you, but do you know how many months he's out?
He's been out for a very long time.
How long? Do you know how long?
what, 9 months, I would say.
10 months. If you're out on the top level 10 months, you can't just come back in because you know Theo's all about pace.
He came back, he done half an hour,
but
but
he
then
hasn't
you've
done
got to
nothing
gradually play him another half an hour. Now, why didn't you bring him on the other day against Swansea?
Claude, you're saying that the manager knows what he's doing. He would not be there if he didn't know what he knows the players. He sees them in training. He knows better than anybody. And I think it's too soon to judge him. You judge us at the end of the season, see where we end up. Because to me, the injuries we've got have been horrendous. Yes. Rob, you said a nice thing. I do. I think Arsenal is fantastic. Yes, I don't think he can do no wrong. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to blame him for things that are out of his control. I'm not going to blame him if he puts the players out and they miss open goals and they miss sitters. I can't blame him for that. I can't blame him for the referee not doing his job. I can't.
Referee and whatever. What I'm saying is, I can blame him in a way because if he can't get them players to do their job and they're not, what they're supposed to be doing, then I do blame him. They should be dropped.
Yeah, but you're saying that, Claude. How many first teamers are injured? Lauren!
And why on earth? Another thing I can't understand, Rob, and I saw it on. Why is Sanogo on the bench? I mean, it's not scored a goal. He can't hit a barn door. Never mind. Hasn't scored in competitive football.
How many games has he played?
Since he's not played in competitive football, and we've got a guy who scored goals in the World Cup, not even on the bench. That is wrong, in my opinion.
I agree with that, but one thing I will say, with Yaya's, you can't even judge Yaya. With Joel, I don't know why Joel has been playing, but then again, like I said, the manager sees. So you said, Claude, thing that I think is wrong. You said, whether they do, we don't know what they're doing in training. So it's very, very wrong for us to speak. Unless we're there, like all the press who think they're not just...
Listen, guys, listen. Can you imagine being on the coach with these two? When they're sat at the back, giving it, going at it. You know what? I want to thank both of you for coming down to our studio today for this show. I want you both to have a drink on me, actually. I'm going to ask my cameraman to get a drink. I've got a drink for both of you, a special drink. There's some for you. Right, and some for you.
It's not stale, is it?
It's not stale. Claude, I promise it's not stale. Cheers, guys. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for this special Arsenal Fan TV. These guys, they'll continue arguing even when we turn the camera off. They're amazing fans. What I want to say about these guys are amazing fans that go up and down the country following Arsenal Football Club. They got their opinions.
Thank you very much for all the questions. Thank you very much for all the questions, everyone.
Home and away to listen to him every week.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Rob and Tal.
Who are people like me?
No, you.
Who are people like me? And who am I? Tell me who I am then.
Because you won't accept it.
Are you more committed than me? Are you more committed than me?
Are you more committed than me?
Are you more committed than me?